We are quickly closing in on a new year, and honestly, I just love New Year's. Even though I firmly believe each day is a fresh start, there is just something special about starting a fresh new year and bringing with it new ambitions and goals and so many new things and so much possibility. So that's why I always find New Year's so fun. Being the planner that I am, it is exciting for me. But it's also fun for me to see what other people have planned, what goals they've set. So I thought I would share with you a peek behind the scenes of what I'm thinking for 2024, how I'm prepping ahead of time, and where I'm going from here. So let's dive in. So, even though I'm still about 60 days out from the new year, I did go ahead and put together just some rough ideas and plans for the new year. Doing this early helps me kind of relax and enjoy the holiday season a little bit more, knowing that I'm prepared to kind of hit the ground running come January. With that being said, these are just kind of general ideas and a vision through the year. These are not solid goals. I will do that a little closer to New Year's. I will go through and set some 90-day goals for the first quarter. But these are just ideas of what I would like to accomplish. But as I kind of solidify those goals, if that's something you guys are interested in hearing as well, I will for sure share that too. So let's dive into some of my plans for 2024. All right, to do this process, I just opened up a blank Google Doc and started typing out categories for my home and personal life, and then more categories on the next page for my business. All right, so I'm going to read out the categories for you. They are family, home, health, finances, learning, and personal growth. Those are on the first page for the kind of the personal side of things. All right, and then for my business goals or categories, I did admin operations, content, my memberships, my shop, which is launching soon, promotions, funnels, ads, and learning. So those kind of may sound familiar if you are in the online business space as well. So those are the categories I just typed out. Kind of if you've heard my categorized brain dump, this is a very similar process I am using to work out my plans and ideas for the year. All right, so then under each category, I listed a few things I want to accomplish. Some lists were a little long. I don't think any of them had more than 10 things though, and some just had one or two. But it just helped me clarify the direction I'm moving in and wanting to go and work on in each area of life. So you can, of course, use the same categories I did, but you will probably want to customize it for yourself in your life and make it pertain to exactly what season you're in and what is going on with you. All right, so how about we go over some specific examples because I find these helpful. I wanted to share a couple with you as well. All right, so under the home tab, this is what I'm going to go into detail in on the personal side of things. So we are working on replacing the flooring in a couple rooms. We have an old fixer-uppers that we're going through little by little and updating some things throughout. And I want to go through and do some decluttering and organizing. I'm thinking of doing some fun group challenges in my Organized Home Systems Academy membership where we can all hold each other accountable to make some progress in those areas of our homes. All right, some other things that I have, let's see, in the family category, I want to be more intentional about our family movie nights and family game nights. My kids are currently 6 and 3, and we did a family game. We played a couple rounds of Uno Attack before our bed one night, and it was just super fun. And I want to be more intentional about doing that once or twice a week. It was a fun way to foster some family connection and just have fun together. So my list is to be more intentional with that and get that scheduled, staying consistent with our bedtime routine. Me and my sons have been reading through some Magic Tree House books and A to Z mysteries. They're kind of some of those early chapter books, but we've been loving going through those together. And when I see the stack of ones we've read, I just love it. See that representation of all the time we've spent together reading. So that is something that's really special and important to me. And even though that is currently part of our routine, I jotted that down just to remember to keep it part of our routine and stay consistent in that area. All right, so that is a couple details on my home and personal life things, but for my fellow entrepreneurs, I wanted to touch on a couple details on my business plans. So in my admin ops category, my main goal, and I think this was the main thing I had in there, was to set up a solid workflows through my business and weekly scheduled in order to stay on top of everything. Create systems and just continue to be as consistent as I can to fit growing my business into everything else I have going on in life. I also set up an idea for a content plan to stay consistent, putting out new videos like this at least, 2 to 3 times a month to give you new ideas and practical tips for living more intentionally and being more productive. So those are some things on there. And then finally, I outlined this for both areas, a learning plan. If I don't specifically pick out what courses or books I want to go through, this area I seem to get shiny object syndrome pretty bad. So I will just start jumping around and not really make any progress. So I specifically wrote out some books or programs I want to focus on in 2024 that are going to support all of these plans that I've already laid out, so that everything is working together for some growth in all areas. All right, so to recap, I started early putting together just a rough draft of ideas for the new year, and it kind of helps clear my mind and helps me enjoy the holiday season a little bit more by writing out categories for both kind of personal and business, and just some things that I want to accomplish. These aren't goals, these are just kind of some notes and vision for the year. But that way I already have out what direction I want to go in these areas, and it will make it easier to kind of solidify then that actual goal setting that I will do a little closer to the new year. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this peek behind the scenes of 2024 plans, and let me know if you have started thinking of 2024 and what you want to accomplish next year. So let me know in the comments what you're thinking, and I will see you soon.